time for 3. Yep. DLC hype. Oh man, too bad I can't alt-tab. Alright. Should I do a vote or not? I'm not gonna do a vote on that. There's some different DLCs out there that might be interesting to tackle. Bethesda back when their games were pretty good. And not some open world online the fucking
garbage from King Garbage.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the Garbage Dynasty.
This unit has activated.
Yeah, that is correct, Iceman. Look at that booty though. Look at that booty. Fox is just chilling here.
I had hoped you'd return. What now?
Fox.
With all due haste.
Oh wait, I have him as a packing mule. I forgot. I can just give him my stuff. So now, there's like Aqua Pura. Which is the purified water. And there's also some new quests available in the overworld. Bottle cap. Halt to the Wasteland. So these are all DLC. So this is the DLC, this is the DLC, this is the DLC, this is also DLC, and this is, we're in a DLC now as well. The post thing, DLC thing.
You honor us with your presence here. Hail.
Hail Stronki. Tronco Bonko. Still gotta like do the Superhuman Gambit quest though.
Hail.
Hail to the king.
Need something, friend?
See, now everyone loves me.
Hail.
Everyone loves me here.
With its extra service.
Guard select Stronki zones, you honor us with your presence. Nah. It's more like, I honor you guys with your presence here.
Friend, you honor us with your presence here.
If this was Postal, I'd be peeing on them right now. Now the flowers will grow.
Boys and girls of the Brotherhood of Steel, continue to fight. The good fight.
The Postal 2 have also been a good choice. Hey, maybe we can like do that as well tonight. It's still early.
The Brotherhood is at your service. Need something, friend?
We are stuck with this game for a few hours now, but we can do Postal later on.
Well, it's good to see that you're on your feet again.
No,
We'll assume
God!
Lions is immediately thrown
No,
to the
God,
wolves.
please, no! No!
As
Has he told you what's been going on while you've been resting?
You said you'd give me the details.
Well, Owen does have quite a bit on his mind lately, as I'm sure you can imagine. This is the first time the actions of the Brotherhood have affected him in such a personal manner. Please, step over here. I'll bring you up to speed.
Speed? Did he say speed? Is he gonna have speed for me? There's like 3 bottle caps in there, let's grab it.
I'll give you a brief history of what's happened over the last few weeks and what's going on now. As you well know,
Listen carefully.
this all began with the Enclave's occupation of Project Purity here. Thanks to you, their main headquarters here was utterly destroyed. They then suffered a second defeat at the Purifier. Based on a combination of intelligence and field reports, other Enclave locations throughout the wasteland were found. Cut off from their leadership, it was expected that their forces would be in complete disarray. This has not been the case. Based on data and tech gathered from these locations, we've determined that the Enclave forces are still maintaining remote communications. We isolated the transmissions and found their origin point, an old military installation in Rockland, to the southwest. Our advanced scouts have checked over the area, but no easy access to the facility was found. So we're making our own access point. Paladin Tristan is leading the team setting up forward base in an old car tunnel near the site. Once he's settled, Liberty Prime will be deployed. Prime's directive is to neutralize their defenses and create an entry point for the team. The team will move in, eliminate any opposition inside, and cut off their transmitter. Any relevant data should be brought back here. Now, did you have any other questions?
Welcome back, Slayer, dude. Ah, you missed the poll. There's so many people away with the poll vote, so not everyone got to vote, damn it.
There is safety in mindfulness.
God damn it, hair, stop being a douche. My hair is being a douche, boys.
If there's anything else you'd like to know, I'll tell you what I can. Otherwise, Paladin Tristan will be waiting. I'll alert him that you're on your way.
Sure, let's go.
And so you go.
Damn. I don't think I've ever fallen asleep on the toilet.
Need something, friend?
Hail.
Well, let's do the FOV to 90 again. Gotta keep doing that every time. Holy crap, it's so bright. Can't even tell what time it was. Also, I got
Or Paladin out there fighting your battles for you. Give him a big thanks. Or even better, some ammo.
gotta go do mega turn to dump my shit.
And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio.
Hello?
Oh, Lightning Vulture. There was a leak in February about a remake of this game. I didn't hear about that, but or a remaster. Well, I have no clue. I didn't hear anything about it, so I don't even know. But Does this need a remaster? I mean, if this would be made in like the version of Fallout 4, like Fallout 3, but with Fallout 4's graphics and building, that would be cool. I still prefer Fallout 3 over any other Fallout game, but I have no clue if I should believe any of it, but it's mostly because I'm like not really informed. Oh, that's crap, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Gotta put weapons in there. This is my weapons lock place case thingy. Oh, we got that. Don't need that. These. Hope they don't fuck it up like they did with 76. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, with the PC you can pretty much mod a lot of stuff in, but the Fallout 4 was definitely like a better feeling with the gun handling and stuff. That would be nice. Crafting and the combat of 4. I didn't really like the slow down VATS though. That was a bit weird. Probably just be the same game, but bugs fixed, graphics updated plus cut content. Well, that is if Bethesda doesn't add more bugs, because they always add more bugs. Damn Bethesda. But I honestly don't care that much if they make a remake or not, because at this point I've lost all of... Bethesda has lost all of my trust pretty much. Should we take the normal power armor? Because I'm rocking in Tesla armor right now. Get -1 charisma. I get more rad resistance. My energy's weapons is maxed anyway. Ability gets -1 though. I'd rather have -1 charisma than -2 agility actually. Just keep the Tesla armor. Yeah, they just need to make good games, but they keep fucking up. They also blatantly stole like a board card game thingy or something that they fucked up and stole a lot of crap from something. Like a lot of shit they keep fucking up lately. So I don't know, I don't hope for Bethesda to do anything, but if they do anything nice, then sure I'll whatever, I'll just say they can try and surprise me, but I'm not gonna promise that they will surprise me in any way, shape, or form, I guess.
How may I serve you, Master?
I really want to.
Yeah, but Doom isn't developed by Bethesda, it's developed by id Software. It's only published by Bethesda, that's why I'm not worried about Doom Eternal. But when Bethesda develops a game themselves, they fuck it up. It's just incompetent. Yeah, but it's still a different group of people. Like if you just see the different, if you see the difference in polish, it's still a different group of people than, like, you know. you can see the difference in polish between Doom 2016 and Fallout 4. You know, Fallout 4 but it's mainly the problem with the engine as well. It's just this whole engine is such a clusterfuck, but I know. But I'm not worried about Eternal anyway. It's all gonna be totally fine, I think.
You lose!
I mean, it's mostly because its software doesn't make that many games as far as I'm aware at the moment, but I don't know. So Fallout 3 was a buggy mess as well a lot of times, like especially when I played the console version back in the day, like back when I played this on console, like the PS3, holy fuck was this fucking buggy, like I had so many freezes and shit. But I'm just happy that Doom Eternal will be nicely polished as far as I'm aware. 2016 was a great game. And I can't wait to play it on stream when it comes out. Yep. That was back when I still was mostly a console player. Now I just play on PC. Hashtag PC Master Race and stuff. I still occasionally stream on consoles and play on them, but I don't know. My main platform of choice is PC. Well, New Vegas wasn't made by Bethesda either. That was made by Obsidian. And a lot of people prefer New Vegas over any other newer Fallout game.
Just scared!
But I still prefer 3 over New Vegas.
Too easy!
Why do I always keep looking at when a Fallout drops? A Deathclaw drops. I always know it's just a hand. Well, I have no clue. I heard good things about Oblivion, but I haven't played it yet. Yeah, I am disappointed that they sold out to Epic Games. That is true. It was just a big... I'm gonna be less mad about indie games going to Epic, you know, because indie devs need the money. But when it's fucking, you know, something that's guaranteed to make so many sales, it's so bullshit to strike a deal with Epic. Nah, they're backed by plenty of money. They're big enough, and I believe I've also heard that they were like backed by another company. I think it was. Actually, wasn't too sure which one it was, but I still think it's like that game of them was hyped to death. Like I don't think it's justified for them to go Epic exclusive. Epic is being very toxic to the game industry at the moment anyway. And I'm not too sure if they'll be necessarily making a lot more, because that can't be proven. Because the net difference in revenue split is not necessarily bigger than the amount of people that will not buy it on Epic Store. People shouldn't have sold out, but they know what's best for them. I mean, I hate Epic, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily best for them. Like, a lot of companies are just greedy. They just want more money than they need. That's what a lot of companies do. And it's also just consumer unfriendly to set your game exclusive to a shop like that. So it's consumer unfriendliness plus just possibly getting more money out of it, even if they don't necessarily need it. So that's just two negatives. That as well. The Steam logo was there first, so yep. That is also a dickish move. And argue the amount of people who won't buy will be larger than the amount more make from partnering. Wait, let me reread that. Can't argue the amount of people who won't buy it will be larger than the amount more they make from partnering with Epic. People really like this game. They will still buy it. Only the people who aren't true fans won't buy it. Not necessarily. There might be people who were hyped for it, but might not buy it because they don't want to support their choice of going Epic exclusive. Like, there's plenty of people who are just like, who will even pirate instead. It's you know, it's just unknown, like, what the better profit would be. Yeah, the game might still be good, but just making it exclusive is just a dick consumer unfriendly move. And a lot of people will not buy the game for it, or they will just wait until it releases somewhere else, or they will just pirate it. Hey Albert, new goal. Oh boy. Nah, I don't want Rage 2 that badly. Actually. I'll get it someday on discount, but I'm actually not really need to get Rage 2. It's like basically like Far Cry. Still supporting Obsidian by buying the game, just not Steam, so I don't know. Trust me, I prefer Steam, so yeah, fuck that. But I mean, every company wants more money. Now there are barely any companies that are consumer friendly. Yeah, but that's the thing. If you're just gonna let them do that, then you're not speaking with your wallet, you know? So you can say, like, yeah, you're still supporting Obsidian, but it also means that you're supporting their dickish consumer unfriendly action for putting their game exclusively on Epic. So if I would be, you know, if I would be hyped for, if I would be interested in their game, I'd be like, you know what, I'm not gonna buy their game. Like, for example, Borderlands 3, you know, I like Borderlands. Borderlands 3 is coming to Epic. I'm not gonna get it on the Epic Store because I don't want to support the act of giving Epic my money as well. Because I don't like Epic. It's more a case of I don't want to give Epic the money, and I don't want to give them money for doing such shitty big business practices. I'm gonna speak with my wallet there and not give them my wallet. You know, more. I think more people, if more people would do that, then it would have a better effect. Toxic market competitiveness decides if I would have bought the game rather than viewing on YouTube, Twitch. Issues with Uplay, Origin, Discord, Nitro, Epic is just bad. Yeah. The thing that Uplay, you know, Uplay has, or should I say, like, you know, stuff like Activision Blizzard Launcher, or like Origin or Uplay, they might have exclusives as well, but those are exclusives based on first party, like games they own themselves. I have no problem with that. Like Bethesda games being exclusive to the Bethesda launcher, I also have no problem with that. Because it's their game. Of course they want to sell it on their own store, but just bribing other companies into putting their game on your store only, that's just, oof, that's low. And you're just bringing a cancerous console war as to the PC pretty much, which is absolutely terrible. Because I like PC for the free platform that it is, and you're just removing the freedom. It's like absolutely cancerous. Yep. That with Rocket League was also pretty bad. Just buying out stuff. Although it is unknown if Rocket League will be removed from Steam, but it might be, there's a big chance. Well, I mean, Fallout 76 deserves shit for being just a shit game. And for just lying to consumers, that's also not good. You know, both are in the wrong here, but they're wrong for different things. I don't think, oh, that company does a good thing because that, but they do other wrong shit. It's like comparing, it's like, you know, just to put things into extreme perspectives. It's like comparing a murderer to a rapist, you know. At least the murderer is not raping his victims. At least the rapist isn't murdering his victims, you know. But they're still both fucking assholes. You know, and I mean, Fallout 76, you know, it's just fucking lies and cash grab as well, and bugs. Yeah, they have their own launcher, so they don't put it on Epic exclusive, but no, they have their own problems. Just like Anthem with its own shitty problems, and yeah, that's how it is, sadly. Console ports too? I'm not sure what you mean, like. Yeah, if you could be a bit more specific, then I'm gonna be able to answer that. Cardboard disc with Rocket League. Oh, 76 in my opinion is a cash grab because it's just jumping on the live service bandwagon. Fallout has never been an open world survival game. Fallout has always been a post-apocalyptic RPG, and they turned it into a first-person shooter open world survival game. And they fucked up the lore, all just to make their fucking live service bullshit game. I do believe that Fallout 76 is a cash grab just so they can pop in like a microtransaction store, and they first lie that they won't sell this, and then they will also end up selling that.
Well, look who's back amongst the living. Some of us were starting to wonder if you and Sarah were going to pull through.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you were you returned. I hope you got your money back as a whole. Yeah, that was a lot of crap surrounding all that crap with the bag and the drink and whatever. Like a whole watch list of things they did. Like holy crap. And like the unrightful banning with some players.
Is that so? Well, it'll be good to have another soldier we can count on. Basic rule of thumb on these operations. Keep your head down and let the robot do most of the heavy lifting. He can take it better than you can.
We get a robot, he can do anything. Yeah, that's pretty much games nowadays. You just get a key activation code. You're not buying games anymore, it seems. Rocket League will eventually be pulled from Steam. From producers can play, but any new can't, so the work eventually finish because the game will report. It's heavily speculated they'll be removed from Steam. Like, I'd say I'm pretty sure about it, but it's not confirmed. But yeah, I'm definitely, if I would be a betting man, I'd put my bets on it. But it's not confirmed as far as I am aware they'll be removed. All the stuff they add is not pay to win, so I don't know. It's not necessarily pay to win, but they did lie. That's what people's problem is. They lied. They said they were only gonna sell cosmetics, and they sold something that was not a cosmetic. People don't really care if it's pay to win or not, but they care about just Bethesda lying because they said they would only sell cosmetic, and that's not a cosmetic that they're selling, so. But yeah, I wouldn't call it pay to win, but it's just a lie.
I need
Look, you have a
keep
new
your head on
friend.
straight. No heroics, okay?
Thank you very much for the
Liberty
follow,
Prime
Lightning.
was called in to assist with the
I
initial
appreciate that.
assault. Once we've cleared ourselves a nice staging area, we'll reassess the situation. Come on, things should be underway by now. It's been pretty standard for the last week or so. We get intel on positions, go in and burn them out. The tin can does most of the work, honestly. I can't complain, it keeps our casualties down.
Most people argue it's pay to win.
Scribes pulled information.
That's why
about
most
this
people are
place day
mad.
before yesterday. Some communications facility.
I mean,
We're thinking if it's active, we can find out who they're talking to. We'll get the last of the locations nailed down.
in the absolute bare minimum, you could say that it's kind of pay to win, but it's not. It's not an extreme form of pay to win that I would go mad over, I think, because technically, you could say a person who buys repair kits can just buy that, which saves him resources, which enables the player that bought the repair kits to use those resources on other things instead. So in that sense, you could kind of argue that technically it is pay to win, but if I were a Fallout 76 player, I would not care about such a minor pay to win thing. Like, it's like absolute minimum technically pay to win, I would argue. But I wouldn't get mad about that. I would only be mad that Bethesda lied, and as far as I've heard, people are mainly mad about the lies. Because another thing is that you gotta think rationally here, right? So first they say, we're only gonna sell cosmetics. And then it's gonna be, alright, we're only gonna sell repair kits. It's only like a tiny thing. But that, they're pushing the bar further, because, the first bar was, we're only gonna sell cosmetics. Imagine just the border, the bar. oh, we're only gonna sell cosmetics. Then they pushed it, and it's like new bar, like, nah, we're gonna also sell repair kits, and then they're gonna keep pushing, and like, just gonna be another thing, and another thing, and another thing, and then eventually they might add more pay-to-win things that are like more extreme pay-to-win, right? That's what people are also afraid of. You gotta think it like that, because the more you let Bethesda slip away with that, the more, you know, they'll add doing, because they're like, hey, we can get away with lying. We can get away with lying about only selling cosmetics and then selling something that's not cosmetic. So maybe next time it's gonna be like nothing pay to win, and then they'll add something that's even more questionably pay to win. You know? So many people who judged 76 only played Fallout 4 and no other Fallout before, which means they don't really get to say because they haven't seen Bethesda in their true prime. I don't think that's entirely true. The reviewers I've watched have played Fallout 3 and New Vegas and 4. Not only 4. 4 was in certain aspects a bit weaker. You could already see in 4. Like, I liked 4, but in 4, the game was leaning more to the first-person shooter side rather than the RPG side. Well, that's because I guess they think I think they started just making it a more casual FPS game instead of an RPG. Well, it was always an RPG, and the new ones are just an FPS. And still, I think 4 is better than 76, though. Because at least 76 has like a world to explore with quests and NPCs and the story. And that's what people also like about Fallout, the story and the towns to visit, the people to meet. I don't know, it's just robots and shit, and, you know.
Freedom is the sovereign right.
Also, they fucked up the building. It's like pretty much no reason to build camps and shit. And I know you can make blueprints and replace the camp, but that means the terrain on which the camp is built needs to be exactly the same. If you want to make a cool camp with like things over like certain weird terrains, then you can't do that unless you copy it in the exact same spot.
Of every American. Communist detected on American soil. Lethal force engaged. We will not fear the Red Menace. Communist threat assessment. Minimal. Scanning defenses. Structural weakness detected. Exploiting.
I mean, yeah, they did say it prior, but that doesn't mean it doesn't make the game suck harder. You know, they can say anything about the game, and sure, I think if people, you know, if they do say, hey, we got no NPCs, and people buy it anyway and complain there's no NPCs, yeah, that's indeed, it's like, hey, you bought it, you know there weren't NPCs. I see that point, but the game does suck harder for not having NPCs. Yeah, that is true. It is true that... Hold on. Actually, I can't play and talk at the same time. I need to focus. Alright, so here's the thing. So building was introduced in Fallout 4, which is also where Fallout 4 leaned more to be an FPS rather than an RPG. And so 76 is pretty much like an online version of Fallout 4 instead of Fallout 3. And if you would compare 76 to Fallout 4, which I think is the most reasonable comparison, then I would say that 76 is just a more empty version of Fallout 4, but I'm curious to know why you think Fallout 4 is worse than 76, because it's hard for me to see why that is. Well, the new power armor mechanic is purely subjective. I personally love the new way they did power armor. But, and the building thing was only an addition, like, it wasn't anything necessary, it's just extra side content, so I don't see that as being bad. If people didn't like the building, they didn't have to do it. But what they did do is make Fallout more of a shooter rather than an RPG.
Satellite.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's fair reasons, like, oh, some achievements require you to build stuff, but yeah, that's if you want 100% all achievements, but that's just it. And now, I don't like playing a lot of games online, yet a lot of achievements require online PvP, so I just don't get those achievements. I honestly do not care about PvP achievements in games.
All personnel should reach minimum safe distance immediately.
Oops.
Catastrophic. System failure. Initiating core shutdown as per emergency.
Alright.
Initiative 2682209. I die so that democracy may live.
So I'm curious, why do you think that...
To find out what the hell just happened.
Why do you think 76 is better than 4? Because I'm just curious to know.
Base and help the troops locate the source of their transmission. Now, soldier, now!
Because I prefer 4 over 76 because there's, like, you know, towns to explore with NPCs and, like, people to talk to. You know, it's like a living, breathing world. And the building makes more sense, and there's, like, a decent story to it. I'm curious to see your point of the perspective, like, why you think 76 is better than 4. Voice protagonist. So, okay, so you'd prefer 76 because 76 does not have a voice protagonist? And you can't replay that, you didn't feel like replaying it. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I agree with Toaster's opinion there, where it feels like 76 is like an empty, like a early pre-alpha demo of, like, you know, like a tech demo or something. I don't know. Oh, I can understand that perspective. Yes, like, definitely. Like I keep saying as well, like, Fallout 4 is when the RPG experience turned more into an FPS experience. That's true, but basically 76 is doing the same thing. 76 is also more an FPS, not really an RPG. It's an FPS with, like, RPG elements, but it's definitely not a true RPG. Neither is 4. I will agree on that.
I don't know. Terminals, data, anything that can help us figure out what just happened and where it came from.
I think because they, if you just look at games in general, like FPS games, FPS is, I guess, a less complicated genre than RPGs, right? And a lot of people, I guess, were interested into Fallout, and, you know, they started to casualize the Fallout franchise a bit by making it more like an FPS, and there's definitely some aspects I like and dislike about Fallout 4 as well. I think, you know, I like the building, that was a cool addition. But I will agree that I guess the voice protagonist I think is questionable. I didn't necessarily ask for it, but I wouldn't say that I hate it necessarily. But yeah, the story was a bit weird. I like the weapon crafting though. Like Fallout 4's weapon crafting I think is amazing. And I also don't like the world in Fallout 4. It doesn't feel post-apocalyptic. Like, it almost feels like everything is still intact. Like, so much greenery, which I think is bullshit. Yeah, they added more things with the DLCs, and yeah, some DLCs were... I definitely say Fallout 3 also had better DLCs, so I haven't played all of the DLCs of Fallout 4 yet, like the Nuka-Cola and the Far Harbor I haven't played yet, but I did play the Robot DLC, which was cool, but again, like, it only favored the people who liked the creative creation things, right? Not everyone was a big fan of creating things and the crafting. I think there's, yeah, I think there are mods that remove the voices and probably, like, make the options better. So you could always mod that, thankfully, for the people who didn't like that. Alright, so I haven't played the best DLCs yet. Alright, that's cool. Well, that sucks. I would, you know, at that moment I can only recommend trying to get on PC and modding it from there, but, you know, that's an investment to make as well, so... So many Tesla armors and plasma rifles and shit. Yeah, I can understand that point of view, definitely. Like, I can definitely understand why people, like, there's certain things I like less about Fallout 4, and certain things I like more, and it's definitely a different kind of game that appeals to more different people, to a more, I guess, broader, casual audience, which I can understand made a lot of people angry. For me, it was still fun enough to be able to enjoy it for what it was. But I can definitely understand that people were hoping for just a real RPG again, and they didn't live up to that. I mean, pretty much most of the things you've named were subjective, but, you know, I can totally, like, put my shoes in subjective opinions very often to see, like, your point of view. Be like, yeah, I can understand why that wouldn't necessarily appeal to everyone. But that is Fallout 4 in a nutshell. It's just a lot different in a lot of ways, and that's why it doesn't appeal to as many people who like the older Fallout games.
Area secured.
It's the same with like some people don't like RPGs and they prefer FPS, so for them the FPS experience is more fun. Even the survival aspects that I hate Fallout 76 that's like focusing to be a survival game. 4 didn't focus on being a survival game yet, that was mostly just being an FPS game with RPG elements, but 76 is like a survival game. You get the hunger meter, you get the thirst meter, whatever. And I really hated that. That's what I don't like very much. Obnoxious meters to keep track of. But that is, again, very subjective. So I can definitely understand everyone having different opinions on it, but I always try to look at games objectively, so... But, you know, with some subjective things here and there, I just try to see it from different perspectives as much as I can. I guess that's how I separate a lot of things. So when I look at a game, I'm like, first I look at the objective value, and then I take my own subjective biases, and then I also look at other people's biases, and then I can make out like, yeah, it's a game that I like or dislike, and then I'll give my opinion on like if it's a bad or a good game. I'd probably call 76 a better game than Anthem, though. Okay, so much armor. Stop shooting. Yeah, there was like a hardcore mode in New Vegas. I never really wanted to try that out. I just hate keeping track of obnoxious meters, which just hamper the gameplay experience very often. Not always though, but very often they can. Then 6 is full of babies anyway. I got super good at the PvP and got OP shotgun, and then these sweaty high level players got mad playing the PvP. Lose too many caps. If the caps are 20%, 25%. That's also an issue, the PvP. Because the PvP doesn't fully satisfy people who like PvP, and it annoys people who don't like PvP at all. They've got like you've got like the pro PvP players and the anti-PvP players, or easily said the PvP players and the PvE players, and both can't get the right experience because of the PvP being half-baked and not properly working. And my thought on that is that I think Fallout was never made to have PvP. And that's why it probably wouldn't work. Just don't even get me started on VATS in PvP, like holy crap. That's like one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. And not because I don't like it, but more because I just think it's objectively bad. Because the percentage just goes so quick that it just doesn't make sense. Design for the creatures. Personally hate the new design for death clocks. Limited and especially ghouls. I mean, that's... I'm a big fan of the new models, honestly, but if you don't like it, that sucks. I personally think they look better, but, you know, if you think they don't appeal as much, then that's, that is your opinion. And there's nothing I can do about that. Salisbury steak. Hello there, children. Want some Salisbury steak? Hi there, Chris. Welcome. Oh yeah, co-op mode would work pretty well. And it would be easy to also implement VATS in a way where if someone uses VATS, it enables VATS for both players or something. And then both players can use VATS at the same time when they both are ready. That could be implemented in a way, I think. I think that would have probably gotten a more positive reaction as well. But yeah, like, for me, my favorite Fallout game is 3. Just because I think the the story is interesting. The main quest line doesn't go across the whole map like New Vegas does, so it leaves plenty of exploring up to the player to find extra quests and extra stories as well. Like you've got the whole Keller family transcripts, which is super amazing. Got so many cool things to find.
Fall back to regroup.
And it feels true post-apocalyptic.
Time to die! Something.
Like every fucking new Fallout game is just filled with greenery, which I think is fucked up. I'm too big of a hoarder. I need to pick up all the armors, man. Ah, fuck it. Fallout 76 could have been done in a proper way that could have caught my interest, but they should have done a lot of things differently. Like, I don't care that much about there being no NPCs and shit, but they could have added, like, some. And then there's, like, just the VAT system, the PvP, the building that I don't like, the way it's implemented. No, I don't think Fallout 76 will ever become a game that will catch my interest. Fallout 3, you can't ads. Ads? I'm not sure what you mean with that. People complain that you can run. I thought it was good because of that details in the game. Oh, there's like no sprinting. I mean, I honestly never thought about that there's no sprinting. It's like, oh, I can't sprint in this game. Well, okay. That was literally my reaction, like, oh, okay, I can't sprint, fine. That didn't, like, make me like or dislike the game anymore, so I don't know.
What have you got on your mind? Yes, by all means, let's.
Packing mule. Yep, I agree with that as well about just coincidentally the NPC died. Or it's like a computer.
Have courage, my brothers.
The hell, why can't I move? did I need for like the railway gun and shit? I'm forgetting. But yeah, I guess any developer, I guess, has the right to change their game series, but they should definitely like accept the consequences they might get. Because if you change a franchise, a lot of fans will get upset, and you know, there's two ways I think to look at it. You can like something for what it is, and I don't think you should always try to dislike something for what it is not. But I can understand that if people are looking forward to something else that's more like the previous games and it's not, that they can become disappointed. Because yeah, I do think, I believe a little bit in judge something for what it is, not for what it is not. But on the other hand, I do also believe that just taking a franchise into another direction can piss off a lot of fans. But that's a very hard thing. I've never been able to get a solid opinion on it. Just like both sides kind of make sense. I guess you can judge, you know, you can judge a game objectively for what it is, and you can like see that something might be a good game even though you might not personally like it as much because they changed it a lot. But you can also still be disappointed by the fact that it's not like the previous entries. For example, this is a very easy example for me. Like, I'm a big fan of God of War, and the newest God of War game, they changed a whole lot. It's nothing like the old God of War. Am I disappointed that they changed it? Of course I am. Does that mean I hate the new God of War? Absolutely not. I love the new God of War. But the new God of War is not a hack and slash game, which the old God of War games are. But, you know, so I'm disappointed that it's taken a different direction and it's not as the old school God of War games. No hack and slash. That disappoints me. But for what the new God of War is, I definitely do like it, because it is a very good game itself. So yeah, I would have loved a new God of War game to be also hack and slash, but the new God of War game is also great for what it is, I think. I hope other people can think that way as well. Wow, that Gatling laser's pretty good. You let Fox carry more shit. Fox.
What have you got on your mind?
I've never had that bug ever before. Never heard of it either. Gripe with the new God of War was the scale difference. Previous games fighting a giant mountain. New game, yeah. Trouble with a little old man. Yeah, I can understand that difference. That is true. Like, you fight like all these giant things and you climb on top of them with your chains and shit. Fight like you fight like these you know, the Titans and shit.
Yes, by all means.
Now, as to reason why that is like that, I do think, you know, Kratos is obviously older, and he's not filled with the magic powers that he got in the original games. Like, in the original games, he got, like, the magic powers and shit, and he, you know, but yeah, like, you don't see Kratos doing, like, using his blades to, like, climb and, you know, swing around. But, you know, that's just how it is. So yeah, I can definitely see that. But again, like, that's definitely something that sucks that it's not like the old game. But you know, like I said, like, I think it sucks that the new God of War is not like the old ones. But if I judge God of War for what it is, it's still a great game, I think. Even though I'm a big fan of all the old God of War games. Complete the Anchorage DLC yet? No, I haven't touched any DLC yet during this playthrough. We're currently just doing the Brotherhood of Steel thingies. We just completed the main game. But I'm not sure yet which DLCs I'm gonna tackle first. No, I'm just gonna do this a bit. See how it goes. Fox, you weak pleb. Fox is such a weakling. Because I can't grab many more things.
Hey, be more careful.
I never knew about a glitch like that. But if I truly need a weapon, like if I want the Winterized Power Armor, I can just type in a console command to spawn it in, so... You know, there's no need for me to exploit glitches to get something. If I just want something, I can just summon it in. I just need to look up the codes online. I explained the god lore switch. Well, most of the older gods got killed, and now it's more Scandinavian lore. Well, actually, oh man, it sucks that you didn't see my playthrough of it, Toaster, but it's like sort of explained. It's like basically the story is like that, you know. Kratos' son knows that Kratos is not from like the north, like the Scandinavia area. Or well, not Scandinavia, it's actually Midgard and stuff, but you know, from somewhere else. But it's like basically Kratos went away from his homeland to somewhere else. Oh yeah, I understand that on console you need to, but I'm just, you know, telling you that because I'm on PC I can just spawn it in, so no need for me to use any glitches. By the way, if you didn't know, Toaster, the new God of War is a sequel. A lot of people consider it a reboot, but in fact it is literally a sequel to the God of War 3. I'm not sure if you knew that, but yeah, it is a sequel. Like, it literally continues the story. A lot of people thought it was just a reboot, like something that the previous God of War games never happened. But yeah, it did happen. Kratos' past also does get some mentions throughout the story, which is very nice. I've never seen the Talon Company glitch, nope. Never heard of it either. Well, I know there's gonna be a sequel to the new God of War, because that was definitely teased at the end. The fuck? How do I not have aim on that guy? Guy with a minigun. Oh, this is locked. Did I give Fox? Wait, do I still have the Hellfire armor? Oh, one, but it's not fully repaired. God damn it. I have to trade with Fox again.
Something.
Yeah, give me my Hellfire
By
armor.
all means, let's.
Wait, why did I give him two? That was a little bit stupid. Should repair that first.
What have you got on your mind? Yes, by all means, let's.
There we go. Oof. If only I could like take all this crap. Which technically I could with the console command to just make my carry capacity unlimited. Which would be great. Allight uplink terminal. Yeah, there we go. I used that once, but not sure if I want to though. It does ruin some balance because I can just pick everything up, but I don't know.
A noise.
It also eventually ruins the balance a bit. That is true. I will agree with you on that.
Our steps must be measured. I'm here, at your back.
Oh well, robot.
You close.
Well, where am I supposed to go now? Not good. Need to go back. Fuck. God damn it, game. There we go. I was supposed to leave yet. Oh, I had to do that. TCL. Oh yeah, I forgot the no club command, but now I remember. Maybe I should add my inventory limit, or like maybe up it a bit, but I know myself, like I'll just keep on enlarging my inventory limit. Up light. What do you guys think? Should I change my inventory limit? Starts giving me cheats. Yeah, that's true. What do you guys think? Should I like give myself an enlarged inventory? That's scale on an NPC. Alright, I'll do that, but only if you tell me if I should enlarge my inventory space or not. Because for some people it might kill the enjoyment of the game, but if you guys are like, yeah, fucking give yourself like a fuck ton of inventory space, then you can do that as well. Not anymore, I'm at the cap. I got max strength, and I also got the strong back perk. I can't do it even more. So we can do I believe now. Yeah, now I have like 100,300 carry weight. There you go. Alright, tell me the set scale NPC command, and then I'll do that on an NPC for you. Yeah, I'll still try to take crap out. But I can like potentially just take all this crap with me, right? That's the main difference, like I can just take all this crap. Which is useless, because I actually shouldn't have taken that crap. But yeah, I'll be able to get more crafting materials at least, which is useful. That scale number. Alright. So I can also grab all the things. And just take everything. That works now. Take all this. Oh, surgical tubing. I actually need that. Legit. Take the toolbox. Take all this. Take all that. So now I can just take everything. Take everything. Excellent. Alright, hold on, let's check this out then. requires a reference. They're not close enough. What's the Tonki things? Not sure what you mean with like that's the second part of my nickname online, I guess, but not too sure what you mean specifically. Oh, click on him, okay. Ah. What? Didn't work. Oh, I probably didn't click on him correctly. Oh shit. Be big. Look, his leg.
Scribes need to see what you've got. Get back to the Citadel. The scribes need to see what you've got. Get back to the Citadel. The scribes need to see what you've got. Get back to the Citadel.
Pretty keck. Oh, the donation thing. Oh, the Tonki stands for tank in a game called World of Tanks that I play. Basically, yeah, premium tank you can buy for real money, but I've already reached past that donation goal, so, but I'm lazy to remove it, and people seem to enjoy making it some weird high percentage, so I just keep it up. Folks, my boy. Is there a way to like spawn a large quantity of active mines in a place? That would be fun, just spawn a big pile of mines. Let's see in a bit, man. Ant meat. That was my leg. That was my leg. Still alive? Are you kidding me? Bunch of assholes. Adele. Time to level up, I think.
The Brotherhood is at your service.
You honor us with your presence here.
Hail.
The Brotherhood is at your service. I'm on your side. Up! To arms, brothers. To arms.
Can I like join you?
Careful with that. Careful with that. What are you doing?
Sparring with you guys.
What are you doing?
Sparring.
Engaged by hostile. Request backup.
Oh, I'm not allowed to spar with you guys? Shit. Okay, hold on. Oh, but they're all inactive. So I guess this is the active one. They're also inactive. I need active ones. Or at least active, like... Okay, hold on. I know what. I have an idea. Got an idea, boys. Alright. Hold on, I got an idea. Oh, I thought I was being smart here, but... What? I just think I think I broke the game. See, I thought I was being smart there, but sadly not. Also, it needs to be a live mine that doesn't explode, like, by me, but...
Be aware of our surroundings.
My guy keeps shooting. The fuck? I don't understand this, man. I think I broke it, yeah. I have to restart the game. Okay, let's restart the game. No, reloading doesn't work. I think I need to like restart the whole game. Like reloading just didn't let me grab my weapons. I think some script got like fucked up. Back to normal.
Stand strong, brotherhood.
Oh my god. Look at my character's movement. What the fuck is happening? Why are they all flying up? Well, we got like... Gotta like get somewhere else for... Or hold on, let's load. Let's make a separate save here. Oh my god. The Raider just killed this dude. He killed Mickey. He killed Mickey. Alright, let's see what special surprise you have for me. I knew it, the behemoth. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. The fuck have I just... Okay, hold on. Oh. Holy fuck, what happened to Fox? Look at his arm. I still need like active minds, man. Why can't I have active minds? All I want is active mind. Mind. That's okay. In the meantime, I'll just continue like... Yeah, all things are codes.
There you are!
Hmm. I wasn't even standing close to him. It's a plasma mine. And it's green. This plasma is green.
The air smells dangerous.
Well, a lot of other things aren't, but yeah, that actually was a thing. Physics, man. I just brought you some new weapons. Yay.
Honor us with your presence here.
Ah. Knife. Combat knife. Air iron. Grenade. Okay.
Need something, friend?
I can't believe it. All those years of work, all of it, for what? One botched operation? I'm still waiting on the debriefing from Tristan, but I'm not sure it even matters. With Prime gone...
Could have been worse. They could have attacked the Citadel.
Well, there's certainly nothing stopping them from doing that now, is there? And with our primary defense gone, I don't know what we can do to stop them. I need more to work with.
On some encrypted data.
Ah, yes. Well, I'll see if we can't figure out how to read it. Perhaps it can give us some insight as to just what happened out there. It would be good to salvage something from this mess. Thank you for bringing this to me. I believe Elder Lyons will want to speak with you as well. Perhaps you should find him. If you'll excuse me.
Elder Lyons. That's the old dude in the courtyard. How did you get up there, Fox? Oh God. Ah. Jeez, I think that exploded me to another galaxy. Alright, hold on, let's do that at a distance. It's awfully stable. It's like a frickin' harmonica.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It was only a matter of time they were gonna explode. Hold on, Fox.
What have you got on your mind? If you...
Let's see if he's really, like, resistant to radiation. How far should we stand? Safe. Oh, he's still standing. How do I change my speed? Ah. I didn't mind the nuclear exploding cars. That's my control reversed. That faster? Doesn't seem faster. Ah. Not working either. Hmm. Beautiful. Nope, not crashed yet. Oh, come on, game. Fucking Twitch app always network error when um. I mean, it froze. It didn't. I am playing the DLC. Oh, can't move one frame. But now I alt-tabbed it. I now crashed. But I was also screwing around with console commands. Wait, sorry.
Need something, friend?
I can't grab it.
Pulling me away.
Is that really necessary? So what? I'm super mutant activity.
So what?
These days high, but nothing on
There's been another behemoth. It's sighted in the wasteland, in the Evergreen Mills region. Greater country. Could get interesting.
Fox has died, smiley face.
Good to see you. Watch yourself.
So I went ahead and handled it for you.
Hell.
Cut it out, will you?
Oh my god!
Cut it out. What's so special about this weapon?
You murderer!
What do you need?
Good to see you.
Nice. Oh man, look at that spread. Man spreading. What? Don't work. Don't work, bro. So it doesn't work. Too bad. Can't rescale the head. Aww. Oh, I did click it. Don't work.
Hail. Hail. Hail.
You honor us with your presence here.
Welcome. I trust you've spoken with Rothschild. I hope you can make some headway with the data you've recovered. With our primary weapon destroyed, we risk losing our momentum and jeopardizing the entire campaign. I must admit, I now wonder whether moving ahead with this operation was an error in judgment.
I wouldn't have known this would happen, no one knew.
And yet, here we are. Discounting the fact that our best field commander is in a coma, and I personal feelings for my daughter, things have not gone well. If we fail now, we could lose everything.
Everyone here believes in you and in the Brotherhood. We can do this.
I sincerely hope you are right. If we are to succeed now, it will once again be largely thanks to you. Paladin Tristan has requested you for a special assignment. Please report to him at once. We've little time to waste before the Enclave seizes this opportunity.
So, do you guys want to switch games, or?
Second. Analyst.
So what's the
Welcome.
Need something, friend?
I thought as much.
What?
Yeah, you're right. We'll get through this.
EFOW?
Just stick to your training. We'll be okay. We all will.
And then?
Understood. Need something, friend?
I did say that fog of war disabled.
Hail.
Hmm.
Hey, knock it off. Cut that out. Watch it. Cut that out. Hail. This is your last warning before I kill you. Watch it. Cut that out. Hail.
To arms, brothers! To arms!
Oh boy, you guys have been making clips from Fallout as well. Holy shit. Nice. Yeah, we could do that some more sometimes. Always fun to mess around with different commands.